What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to another episode of Just My Opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. And with this one right here, guys, we are talking Bel-Air on Peacock, episode 4, titled Canvas. And guys, just to let you know, this is going to be a spoiler-filled recap. Me and Miss Tower here are going to spoil this episode up, down, left, right, in, and out as if you've already seen it. So, you have been warned. And like I said, I am not alone or with my girl Tyra right here with Struggle Reviewz TV. Hello, ma'am. How are you doing?
What's up? I'm fine. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Thank you so much for being here. I
No
appreciate it.
problem.
I really do. I really do. I gotta say, I love the red, black, and green. I also love the hair. You're killing it right now. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
You're very stylish, so thumbs up
Just
to you.
let it out sometimes.
Yes, yes, yes. Keep doing that. But guys, if you love what me and Tyra have to say about this episode, about this recap, about this season of Bel-Air, you can follow both of us on social media. Our handles are on the screen. You can also find her information in the description box of this video. And like always, if you head over to my channel tab, bam, you have her YouTube channel right there on her way to 500K. So please subscribe to this sister and show her some love and help her grow on this platform.
Yes.
All right, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get into it, ma'am. I was telling OneTakeBigDog on our recap for episodes 1, 2, 3 that my expectations for this show were non-existent. I'm like, why the hell are y'all rebooting this? Horrible idea.
Yeah.
But then I saw the trailer and I was like,
Mm.
wait a minute, this actually looks pretty good. And
hmm
then I saw the first 3 episodes, man, I was blown away. I said this is like my number one priority on my YouTube channel right now. Is like when Bel-Air comes out, I'm trying to get these episodes out. I'm trying to talk about it. I am very, very passionate. And so I know we didn't chop it up about the first 3 episodes. We're going to
Yes.
really focus on episode 4. But just let my audience know out there, the good people, how you feeling about the show so far, your likes, your dislikes, your anticipation, expectations, all the good
Mhm.
stuff. The floor is yours.
I love the show. I didn't really have many dislikes at all. I felt like it was very contemporary. I felt like they made the show up to date to where it feels like its own entity. It is, virtually the same story, the whole Philly and the moving, but it's a completely different perspective and audience, age, demographic. It's very current, so I like that. It feels like a new show, but it still pulls you in because you're like, oh, I know these characters, but they're still new characters, so I
Right.
like that.
Okay. Is there anything that's standing out to you so far that you just don't like? You know, like, you know what, B? The original was way better as far as this
Yeah.
aspect or this character or whatever. Is there anything like that?
Well, Carlton getting on my damn nerves.
Yeah. He getting on everybody's nerve.
Carlton was, smug, but Carlton was always, very kind of self-aware, but still a little down. Like this Carlton here is just flat out like I was like, damn, he's getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then before we watched this one, I was like, where the hell is Ashley? Ashley's a big part of the show. We didn't really get too much of her those first 3 episodes. And then I was a little confused about Geoffrey. I was like, so is Geoffrey the butler or the bodyguard
Right,
or
right, right,
like
right.
what is his role? He got all this swag, but what
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
does he do?
yeah.
And then
About to find out.
I was feeling like the Aunt Ville, but I felt like they were being really heavy with Aunt Ville because we associate, especially the black Aunt Ville, like she gonna be heavy. Aunt
Yeah,
Ville was a little hood, she was on their ass, so they're trying to make sure they make a point to go, hey, Aunt Ville was still down. Aunt Ville was in the streets. I'm like, we get it.
yeah,
She,
yeah.
she hasn't lost who she was back in Philly, but it's not too much. I really didn't the way that he actually got the whole altercation that went down in the way that he was jeopardizing his whole education in the D1 thing, that pissed me all the way
Yeah.
off. I was
Mm,
like, what?
yeah.
Like that whole trying to prove with my
Crazy.
rep. That
Get
was
out of here with that. Are you serious?
that was ridiculous to me. I was like, damn, I wish we didn't start it off like that. I was like, we could have thought of, a different way to get him to LA, but just that being the like, yeah, he got a gun, but I'm gonna go because I'm gonna protect my rep in these streets. Like, what? What are you
Crazy.
talking about,
Crazy.
man? But
Yeah.
that whole thing, and then it's just like, yeah, it's a bounty on your head. You snitched. I was like, what was there a snitch on? I was confused all day with that one. I was like, he got out early because he snitched, and I'm gonna get him. What is the passion to get him? What was there to snitch about? Because I was like, did I miss something? The cops pulled up. he had the gun on him. Everybody scattered and ran, but he got captured.
You know what I'm saying? Out of everybody. You
Out
the
of
last
everybody.
one.
And then the drug dealer got captured. But for what we know, like, did he have something on him? Did he, like,
Right.
they didn't explain enough. I just felt like, it was like, yeah, I'm on your ass. Like, okay, why?
I got you.
Why? I didn't get that. But everything else, I was feeling the show. But yeah, Carlton, I just want to punch him in the face.
I feel you on that times 10, big time. You started with that and then you circle back around to it. So I like that a lot right there. But for me, I mean, I was really frustrated with Will too. I was like, bro, at first I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, man, you know, okay, you're in high school, you're a teenager, you know, of course you're going to make some dumb decisions. But I was like, no, B, when you was that age, you had 10 times more sense than that. To just, I mean, even when you shot the gun in the air, run away.
Run.
Wow, walk up and point it to him. Like, damn, like,
that
what are you doing?
It didn't mesh with, you know, the level that he was on. It's like, you about to go, you're a D1, you pretty much, I believe, been scouted, and you're on your way, you're a straight A student. Like, who in their right mind would go, yeah, I'm about to jeopardize all this for my rep, and then I'm going to get out here in LA and continue to be. And then I was a little confused on as far as like what Uncle Phil's real agenda was exactly for saving him. I was like, well, what are we trying to say? Is this, you know, us really trying to save Will to give him a better opportunity? Or is this more so a ploy for your campaign? But I feel like we kind of got, the further the episodes went along, that we got pretty much where his character was. But I don't know if it was just me, but I felt like Aunt Viv was giving off some energy. I'm like, is this your son? I was confused.
Well, no. Now, I one of the things, I can't remember if it was in episode 4 or episode 3, but not Hillary, but Vivian was having a conversation with somebody. It may have been her husband. It may have been Philip. And they kind of paused in the dialogue saying that, well, we're helping Viv out because we owe her.
We owe it to him.
Yeah.
Like,
And
what does that mean?
Yeah, I wonder if that's going to, you know, pop up later on in the season. And I'm dying to know. You know, I'm salivating at the mouth just a bit because I do want that to come into fruition in some way as far as the story.
I know. I'm willing to bet money that's Aunt Viv's break baby. I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. It felt really personal. It felt like, yeah, this is my break baby. I'm gonna give it to my sister to raise. I don't know. It felt real. She feels real intense, you know, about saving Will more so than her just being the aunt. It feels real personal.
I would be really disappointed if that was the case.
I'm just saying, hopefully it's something else. But
hopefully,
it just seems really close to heart. Like it's more like I'm saving my boy. It don't feel like I'm saving my nephew.
Right. Now, Geoffrey, I like him. He does have that swag, like you said. He's full of mystery. Of course, we're going to talk about it. I have so many. Well, not so many, but I do have my points I want to make for the revelation reveal that we got towards the end of this episode. And before, you know, we didn't know how each other felt before I hit the record button. But before we did, you know, you was like, oh man, you know, the first 3 episodes was fire. You know, as in this 4th one was not. And to be honest with you, I really did enjoy the episode. I did. But, you know, at the end of those first 3, I was like, oh my God, I got to talk about this right now. You know, episode 4, I was like, okay, this is a good episode, but I just was not as passionate. I mean, do you feel the same, or do you disagree?
Yeah, I'm like, y'all can't. I feel like some of these shows kind of self-sabotage with giving us, you know, 3 episodes right off the back. They give away so much right away, and now the anticipation and the stakes are high for like, all right, what y'all got for episode 4? And I'm like, okay, y'all can't just give me all of this beef. Carlton looked absolutely devastated. I was like, first of all, y'all said y'all was going to split your time between the games. One of y'all could have made it to Carlton game.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Y'all just giving him a reason to feel like everything is changing. I'm isolated. I'm on the outside of shit. Y'all watching this nigga play basketball. I'm over it. And I'm like, y'all can't do that and give me Carlton. Like, those first 3, he was like snorting coke like it wasn't nobody's business. I was like, damn, don't nobody see him?
Lisa did. You know, she was like, hey, you got something on your nose there.
Oh gosh, he seriously has a problem. And then here it's just like, well, yeah, we're doing the campaign. It's just like, oh, okay, well, which is it? I was just a little confused with that. I thought we were going to pick up with Carlton feeling some type of way, and it's like the complete opposite. But it wasn't a bad episode. I was just expecting a little bit more.
I definitely agree with you 100%. And just real quick before we actually get into the episode, we not 10 minutes in. When Carlton walked in high as hell, as a kite on the basketball game. I thought they was gonna take it back to the original show where he stole the ball from Will and just launched it. I said the same thing to One Take Big Dog. I was gonna die of laughter, but I'm glad they
Oh
didn't
man.
take that approach and kind of it was more serious.
I know the whole thing, that whole situation, it just reminds me of that episode where Carlton took that speed.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was giving
yeah.
me that episode.
Doing a running
But
man,
all
yeah,
of
yeah.
that, but they're really connecting the dots between the last season, because that first episode when he like broke down crying, I was like, damn, this is episode 1 and Will's already giving that how come you don't want me man energy. Like, damn, we just
Yeah.
started. We having the whole Uncle Phil moment already. But I'm just interested to see how we're gonna feel. Like Uncle Phil was like Uncle Phil. I'm not getting that Uncle Phil feeling from this new Uncle Phil right
Really?
away. I'm
Okay.
not. I feel like we're getting a lot of Aunt Viv, but with
What?
him not just being a judge and him trying to be district attorney, it's just kind of all about that. And I'm just not feeling that. Like Uncle Phil was like dad to me. I'm not getting that same energy from him. I like his presence though. I'm hoping we get to know him a little bit more beyond just, but it looks like we're just gonna get, campaigning. But they're
I
giving
got
us a whole lot of Aunt Viv though.
Yeah, well, actually, I beg to differ. I think we're getting more of Phil
Mm,
than we are on Viv.
yeah.
Now we're getting more of Aunt Viv as the season goes on.
Yeah.
She is having a nice one on one with Will every once in a while. Because she's like, hey, I get it. I understand where you're coming from, but you just got to figure it out. I had to figure it out too, so you got to figure it out as well. And I like that aspect right there.
Mhm.
But as we get into this episode canvas right here. I gotta say, while I'm loving Jabari Banks, of course, Jabari Banks is the main character, Will, who's
Yeah.
fulfilling the titular role in sorts. This episode right here, while I'm loving his performance, there's something about Will that's really bugging the hell out of me that I think is shady as hell. I just
Mhm.
cannot put the green approval on it. And him shooting his shot with Ashley. I think that's
Lisa.
messed up. Oh, I said Ashley.
Lisa.
Lisa, excuse me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that messed me up. Those first 3, I was like, damn, out of all the girls here,
Yeah,
you
I mean,
immediately, which he did, know right away. But once it was aware, like it's already so much tension with your newly introduced, like you don't even know these people,
yeah.
you don't know this cousin, and
Walk
we
away.
directly, try to go after the ex girlfriend. That's a lot. I was like, okay, well, I could give you a pass on some other stuff, but damn, like you could talk to a whole bunch of people before you go right to
Yeah.
Lisa.
I don't like that. I mean, I understand Carter being upset. Now I don't give him the stamp of approval to go over there and push him in the pool and all that. I mean, look, if your feelings are hurt, bro, hey, that's a valid emotion. Anybody's feelings would be hurt if they saw that. I mean, don't be just too hard for yourself. I mean, we are human beings, but I didn't like the way you handled that. But Will, you can't be doing that, my brother. I
No.
like you, but this is kind of whack right here. You pushing up on Lisa this way, and so yeah, he need to chill out with that.
But I'm enjoying their little moments. I just like that
Right.
these look like actual kids. I have been getting my life. I'm like, they really look like little teenage kids, because all the little high schoolers that we see in shows, they look like grown adults.
That's very, very true. I will give you that. I will give you that. That's very, very true. And so one of the things we found out that Lisa's mom passed away,
Mm-hmm.
and she was really looking up to Carol Walker right here. But one of the things that we talked about all this video right here is just how they're really fleshing out what's going down in West Philly, and all that drama has now came to Bel-Air, and we
Mm-hmm.
get him being staked out right here.
Yeah.
And when I saw this, I was just like, damn, I mean, this is really not a comedy. This is just really a drama,
Yeah.
and somebody may end up dead. And that just really enticed me. And you spoke earlier that we're not really getting too much Ashley, but we're getting a lot of her,
Yeah.
now. She meeting friends online. I didn't even get a chance to read this. I just got the thumbnail. Okay, game crew. Let me see if we
Mm-hmm.
can get a ride. If I can get a ride, I'll be there. Camp mom is tripping. Ask, what about you? I'm gonna come. Okay, yeah. Ashley need a butt whooped. She need a butt whooped. How old is she in this show? 12
She's
years old?
12.
Oh, she's 12. Yeah, you need your butt whooped. You don't need to be going over nobody's house that I don't know their mama, their daddy, their guardians. You met them online. That's straight stalkers. I mean, luckily she's okay,
Yeah.
but man, you got to have more common sense than that. I don't know.
Well,
Tyler, what you think? What you think?
well, they were trying to make us look at the big picture, that it wasn't so much like I'm trying to get away and just, which was a dangerous situation, but it's just more so she was anticipating seeing a girl. That's what
Well,
made
that's
it
true.
so, yeah, so high alert. Like I'm in, like in any other aspect of my life at school, I may be judged. I don't know what that is. Maybe, I'm assuming she felt some type of chemistry with this girl, and she really was going out of her way and endangering her life with anticipation to meet her.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, she
We
still
did.
need to get her butt whooped.
Yeah, she need a butt whoop. She yeah,
That's
she
dangerous.
definitely need her butt whoop. We can't. You're lying to your sister. Your hair is straight. I like that.
Mm.
And also, do you know what movie she was just in a couple of years ago that I forgot about myself? She was in the Captain Marvel movie as Monica Rambeau, the little girl.
Mm.
With what is her name? Brie Larson.
Mm.
I don't know. Are you have you seen that movie?
I probably, I'm not the Marvel person.
Already? It's all
But if
good.
I don't like keep tallies on them because I normally just watch them just to say I did it. But it's nothing I would ever be like, yeah, I'm about to review this. Like, yeah, you got
I
to pay
feel
me
you.
for that. I don't want to talk about
I got you. I got you. I was trying to find her on IMDb right now, but I'm having a hard time. But yeah, y'all
it.
don't know. Little Ashley, she was in the Captain Marvel movie that came out in 2019, and so that's what's up right there. You're cute, my little sister, but you need your butt whooped. Okay, you
Yes.
can't be doing that right there. But how you feeling about Hillary so far? She.
Oh, I was so used to, Daddy, I need $300. I was like, no, this is not, this is not that Hillary. This is Coco Jones, and
Yeah.
I love how everybody's so current, and we get into her trying to move into a social media house because I've been, I have a daughter. I try to stay on top of what's trending and what they're watching. So I watched Netflix Hype House and how they're
Mm-hmm.
connecting certain YouTubers and TikTokers to make a bigger brand and this exposure, and they all coexist in one house. I was like, damn, this is really current. But I wasn't sure where, because I was with Viv. I was like, well, yeah, if you want to aspire to all this and go, she was putting pressure and doing the most. Like, yeah, girl, I'm trying to get you some bucks. Girl, go introduce yourself. Go cook them some meals. I'm trying to get you
The
on the
meal
right
thing was a
path.
bit
It's just
much.
like,
Yeah.
no, I want to do this my way. And she is not willing to compromise anything, her recipes, her appearance, nothing. But it's like, if at the same time, if you're going to do this, you're still existing in the pool house. You're on our
Right.
dime. I think we've seen her a couple of times walk in with shopping bags, but you get to do what you want to do on our dime, and you just continue to live your best life
Right.
until stuff happens the way you want it to. If you
Right.
really want to pursue something, then you need to get your ass out there and make it happen by yourself.
Exactly. Exactly. I was
But
one.
I love
Yeah.
that. I like that. I like what she has to say about, I guess, calling these brands out, and they kind of pulled it into the fold. I think that last episode where she posted something on her Instagram about the company being a little racist. I like that, but yeah, I'm really adjusting to Hillary. I'm so used to the
Yeah.
other characters.
Right. Right.
But I like the way that Hillary's character is going in the beef that she has with her mother. I was like, wow, this is different. It's everything is what you wouldn't expect from these characters, but it's very today.
Y'all let us know what you think down in the comments. But I'm more with the mom though.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to. I didn't know if we was on the same page.
Well, no, I'm with the mom. I'm with the mom, but I'm also, I couldn't like just be 100% with the mom because it's
Right.
so
Right.
much. Of course,
Right.
it's like I'm trying to help you. Like, why wouldn't you want to accept me trying to help you towards your goals, towards your
Right.
careers, just because it's not 100% the way that you want it to be done. But her character is very right now, because in this day and age, it's not always about we gonna do what we gotta do till we get where we need to be. It's just like, no, I want to do what I want to do the way I want to do it. Okay, that's fine. Go do it on your own dime somewhere else.
Right, right. Now, initially, when I first saw her, I did not like her in the show
Mm.
because she was like, "I'm Hillary, social media, blah blah blah." And I was like, annoying." It was like
That's
the
current
right,
though. That's how
right,
it is right now.
right. But she came around, and as soon as she was helping Will out with his clothes or Carlton's clothes or whatever, making him feel home and all that, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm really really liking her. She's very attractive as well. I
Mhm.
love all of her outfits. She's killing the game there and all that good stuff. I will say that she was tripping, being a little sensitive, a little over emotional when her mom was like, wait a minute, you going to what type of house? Okay, what is the arrangement? Mom, there is no arrangement. It's free to
Yeah.
move in. She was like, ain't nothing
free.
free. Can't you just say thank you or congratulate? I'm like, you
Yeah.
dodo bird. Like, come on, man. Like,
I love that, because if you watch, I've been watching this freaking Hype House with all the TikTokers in it, and they all come together. It's free, but it's not free. You have to, garner different sponsorships. Your video has to, make such traction. You have to overdo. You always have to try to top what you just did. There's a lot of pressure. You're just not moving in the house and being an influencer for free. And I was with her, like, girl, ain't nothing free. Any day of the week, nothing is free.
Yeah, and so she's, her storming off that way was like
she's
really
a little privileged brat in her own little way. Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. So she needs to sit down with that right there. How do you feel about the relationship that may spark off between her and Jazz? Because
I was like, finally, girl, give Jazz some play. Jazz used to try to get to Hillary so hard.
Yeah.
If he wasn't getting thrown out, he was trying to be with Hillary. I was feeling it. I was like, yes, can we please? I was waiting because I was like, they've switched up everything else. Let's see what they do with their relationship. And it looked like they were kind of vibing. I was like, I kind of like this. Because, Jazz was the homie, but Jazz never got any play in like 8 seasons.
Never. That stood out. I was like, wait a minute. Jazz is coming through kind of smooth, kind of confident. You know what I'm saying? It's organic, like how this is playing out. I mean, I like the relationship that, he has with Will. Yeah. And also, the original Jazz, he's not an actor. I mean, he knows that. He's not trying to be. He was just helping out a friend. That's why his role was so short. But this brother right here, or whatever, he's doing a darn thing. And so,
they've fleshed out Jazz a whole lot. He's a whole character and not just, the klutz walking in and get thrown out.
Right. So I don't know. I still, hopefully we may see something like that, just as a joke. Because I don't know if you noticed in episode 1, Will had a line of dialogue with somebody, and he was like, yeah, I got in a little fight. My mom got scared. And he said it, but of course, those are the lyrics to the original intro song. And so, I don't know. I geeked the hell out when I saw that part right there. That was pretty dope to me, So, but yeah, Jazz, I'm hoping things pop off for you, man, because I'm liking it so far.
Yeah.
And so, we talked about your boy right here.
Yeah, what does he do?
Stealth ninja assassin, man, he is coming through. I mean, when Will tried to sneak out the crib in episodes 1 and 2, he was, hey, where you going? Saying we got all this you know what I'm saying? I was like,
there, just like he rolled up on Ashley. Yeah. And I was like, okay, well, damn, and I have to get away from their, past roles. But even if, those are past roles, like what exactly does he do?
Right. I have to know.
Or is he, some type of other protection that we don't, is his role something that we don't know about? Because he feels like a guardian / because Geoffrey never left the house.
Yeah.
Geoffrey was waiting on them hand and foot. He is not that, but I haven't seen him be so much of a servant, so I'm feeling like he's more of a bodyguard.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I definitely think that. I kind of got scared when they showed the bird eye view shot of the 2 cars pulling up parallel to each other and the windows rolled down. I was like, wait a minute, is he crooked? And I was like, okay, no.
He Jamaican and he seems like he got some connections. It's like, hey, handle that for me.
Right.
It felt real like, we don't know the whole story on Geoffrey just yet. It feels like some,
he said, we got 10 grand and he didn't want it.
We ain't paying no more.
Yeah, I was like, I like that. Yeah, we're not paying no more. Because $10,000 to them ain't nothing. That's a quarter to us,
don't even get me with that. Because when they were like, I've been trying to level a lot with how far removed the district attorney may be. But he's like, yeah, I'm just not connected, trying to get that black vote. And then it's like a revelation, like Will is coming through, like giving such revelation. Oh yeah, we could have, like, yes, get out there with the black people. How the hell you think you're gonna get the black vote sitting in your mansion? Acting like you don't know what to do. Like, you have to meet people where they are, and just like, oh, like you shouldn't have to be convinced to be okay with these people coming to this skating ring. Like, boy, open this shit up. You want the vote or not?
Yeah, look at him trying to, communicate and get his point across. And Viv is not having it,
How are you feeling about Aunt Viv and her whole? Because I kind of wasn't feeling her, because she makes it very clear that when I was, that chick and I wanted to pursue painting, your dad took a back seat. He supported me, and now it's our turn to support him. But now it feels like there's some resentment on her part.
Right.
Like, don't introduce me as, I used to.
Right.
I'm a painter.
I didn't like
girl,
that at all.
like, girl, you haven't painted for years.
Right.
Like, just support your husband right now.
Right.
You said he supported you, but now she's like, yeah, y'all stopping me from living my dream. Like,
Yeah, that's
we
crap.
didn't.
Yeah, that
You decided.
I didn't like that at all. He wasn't rude. He wasn't disrespectful. As soon as she called him out on it, he was like, okay, I said something wrong. I apologize. And she still wanted to. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. She was tripping. So I mean, look at her face. Come on, Viv. I mean,
they still have yet to reveal why she stopped painting in the first place, because she keeps saying stuff like, yeah, she gets cut off every time she says, yeah, I had Hillary or I had this person and everything changed. Like, what changed? She's hiding something.
Really? I thought they revealed. I thought they were saying that it was because she got married and it was the kids that.
Well, yeah, it was. I feel like she's not telling us everything. I feel like she's hiding something, and it's going to be, some big reveal. And I feel like Will is going to be included in some way, shape, or form. I feel like there's a bigger picture. She just seems like she's hiding something to me.
Okay.
And then, like, with his mother, like that last episode, she's like, yeah, such and such is happening. It's still not safe for him to come back. I'm shipping everything he owns out there. Like, okay, well, damn, is he coming back or not? Like, all his J's is in the damn room. I was like, it just felt like, okay, yeah, he's probably gonna have to stay there to December. I'm shipping everything. Like, I'm sending all this nigga stuff. What you mean? I didn't understand that. I'm like, something is going on, or somebody's not telling everything. Something feels off.
Really? Okay.
It does. Something feels off to me.
We're gonna see. We're gonna
see. I told y'all something was off with that chicken Euphoria. We gonna see.
Okay. Now, how you feeling about the campaign, the door to door that these that they're trying to do, and the relationship?
I loved it. I think it's more so kind of what we got last episode, which I knew we would get with him being that fish out of water coming into Philly. He would play that same role, even though it's far removed from the original. Will came in and he brought everybody kind of back down to earth and loosened the family up and got them in touch with certain things. So just like they did when he went to his frat meeting and he was trying to get endorsed, and it's like, let's loosen up. So he's there to just inform people, like, yeah, you have to come at, what does Carson keep saying? You people, you have to come at people a certain way. You have to, same thing with the dad, you have to meet people where they are. You can't come and just spit the facts and just expect people to endorse and want to vote for him. You have to come and be real, like you're being fake. They can tell.
Right. So if we got any young people out there that's watching, don't be like Carlton. Don't be a hater. If you see somebody shining more than you in an area that you're already in, take notes. Go up to them and put their pride aside. You be like, hey, I've been trying my best in this right here, and I haven't been doing too well, but you are just knocking it out the water. Can you please teach me or give me some pointers? That's all you got to do. Yeah. That's all you got to do.
You kind of see them come together, but I'm not even taking it, because it's like these past 3-4 episodes, every time we have them come together, and it's just like, yeah, we cool. Next thing, which I was so shocked. I was like, damn, Carlton was just sniffing coke mad last episode, but now it's just like, I want to get past it. I want to get back to me, I guess. Let me just put on this facade. So I never really know when their relationship is actually okay. But I did notice this episode, he called him C and he didn't call him Carlton. And when Will started calling Carlton C, that meant they got a little closer. So we'll see.
I done picked it up. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Do you know how to skate? Last time you went to a skating ring. You do? Okay. And we see right here Geoffrey coming through as the super security guard, stealth assassin, delivering her friend to the skating rink. So that's nice right there.
Yeah, I think Geoffrey peep game. Like, I know who you came here to see, girl.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna make sure she here. You got to sneak out no more to see her. How do you feel about the development of Ashley's character? Because I was like, oh.
I like it so far.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a 12-year-old. It's not, they can't focus on her too much. But I know that we're going to get 2 seasons of the show so far.
Like her interest in the opposite sex, because I feel like it's not the opposite, the same sex. I feel like it's pretty much clear.
Really? Are you serious? That did not cross my mind at all. Am I that brain dead? God. Oh, I'm way over here. You way over here. We're not on the same page. We're in different books, different libraries.
Every time.
Really? I didn't know.
Yeah, she was very, because you see the little boy, he's, trying to like, girl, we, popping popcorn watching the movie. He's trying to make his move. And she steady checking, like, I low key didn't come here to see you. I came to see the girl.
I don't like that at all. If that's the case, I think that's ridiculous.
I mean, I liked it because this is where we are.
No,
I have even with my son's father, like, we had a talk about our kids, and it was like, at the rate that things are going, like, and it was, for play, but we were like, which one of our kids do you think might like the same sex? Because this is a thing now. Like, it's very contemporary. That's what's going on. And Ashley is at that age. I like talk to my daughter, and because I talk to her because I hear her friends and they're like, yeah, but my mom said I couldn't see my girlfriend. And I'm like, this is really where we are. It's very people, I think, as well, we're not the same age, but we didn't really have those things out there like that until when people started to explore. It was like, if we found out they were like in their later teens, and like, no, we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12s, like, yeah, I think I might be gay, or I think I might be non-binary, I might be gender fluid, I might be all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, they are really making sure that this show is fleshed out to cover all bases.
Well, I can't say much because
I can't believe you missed that.
Yeah, I don't have children. You do.
Yes.
And so I can't argue with you if you say, hey, this is where we are. I mean, you're the one having these conversations.
You gotta have these talks.
I mean, what I was going to say when I said I don't like that, I was like, look, if you want to have one of the banks liking the same sex, okay, let them be a little older.
A little older.
That's all I was going to say. Let it be either Hillary's age or Carlton's age.
Yeah.
But you're 12 years old. I was going to say if you're 12 years old, that's just too young for me. But if that's what
it's not,
children...
my daughter my daughter will be 12 this year. And I have already had talks with her about, has she ever considered... Because, this is the age, that 12, 13, this is when you start to have little crushes. And just, I don't know what the next person is saying to her. So I like to just cover all bases. I'm like, do you know? It's like, nope, mom, not at all. Ill. I'm like, oh, I'm just checking.
It's just, I don't know. People, on average, people start having sex in high school on average. Yeah. I know there are cases to where a very small limit of cases where it happens much younger. But that's, to my understanding, you can respectfully correct me in the comment section, and you too, Tyra. That's not that often. But in high school... that's kind of an average age where, people start having sex, lose their virginity, seeing what this is and that. And so, I don't know, 12 years old.
Yeah, I don't think here it was more so, it wasn't about the sex. It's just that age where you're discovering what you like as, in just a crush way. I felt like her preference would be the girl instead of the boy. So it's just us maybe going on the journey of Ashley discovering herself and her sexuality, or, what she likes.
I got you. What she likes. So
you ain't see. She was happy to see that girl in Scaring.
I mean, I was happy to see my homeboy in the 3rd grade too. But I was like, oh, Chris, what's up, bro? I mean, I don't know. But look, you know more than me in that area, and so I'm not gonna argue. Well, I don't want to use the word argue, but I'm just gonna say, well, hey, I just need to be more educated and aware of what's going on in the world out there.
Oh man, Brandon, when you get them kids, man.
I can't wait. I really can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Keep my number.
Yeah, I would definitely. Tyra, help me, please. Whoa. She did this today. You're gonna have a 28-year-old in college.
Like, I stay on top of the TikToks, the everything. I want to know what you know.
I always I'll say that comment, but yeah, we definitely, hopefully, we're still cool, and I don't see why not, but. Now, when the last time you've been to the skating rink, though?
Oh, man, it was actually pretty recent. I went like maybe 2 weeks ago.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, well, got these kids again.
Yeah, that's right.
We, go and frequent the skating ring and bowling and stuff pretty often, because I would see a lot of people like I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to skate. Like, what? That was a little rite of passage when you learn how to ride a bike and skate. So I was trying to make sure I get everybody on some skates in here.
Okay, I ain't mad at you. I cannot remember the last time I went not ice skating, but roller skating. It's been years.
Whoa.
I mean, I think maybe the last time I was a child, maybe high school or maybe right out of high school.
Oh,
but I went
Gonna
I
be
went.
legs shaking when you
Yeah,
get out there again.
that's how I was when I went ice skating. It was a date I was. Yeah, last time I went skating was a date I went on. It had to be 11 years ago, and
Damn.
I was ice skating. No, I haven't. No, last time I went ice skating, not last time I went on a date was 11 years ago, but ice skating. I'm like, damn, B. I just wanted to make sure. But anyway, I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, we got to talk about this. Why the hell is Will getting upset because Odu's a cop?
Right.
I don't get it.
Okay.
What is she supposed to do? By the way, my dad is a cop.
With Will, that whole, I couldn't help but think of, not to say that his trauma or how he feels is invalid, but we have seen so many people go through much worse. And it was just like, I was feeling for him, but I thought everything was ceased after he had that conversation with Uncle Phil on the basketball court. Yeah. I thought he was moving forward past his trauma, and he won the basketball game.
Right.
But here it's just like, yeah, you tell me your father was a cop. Get out of my face. Like, excuse me? I think they're trying to just drive home that really, really affected him, and how, police brutality are being manhandled. And because we saw him cry as soon as he was in the cell. Like, he's really traumatized, but he's taking it out on the wrong person. Right.
And I like the meeting he had at the end, talking to the people about defund the police. That made me smile right there, because that was his boy. But he, that was like, yeah, defund. And I'm like, yes, guy, defund does not mean abolish. Okay, it just means reallocate the money. Let's take some of the money that's all going to this source and put it over here. I
think people need to say that a little bit more, like reiterate that more when you say like, because people just automatically go to, okay, well, if we don't have no police, then what we gonna do? Who we gonna call? What y'all gonna do? Yeah. So it just automatically means like, oh, you just eradicating and erasing the police force. That's like, no, that's not exactly what that means, but it's showing us how far his character, because at first he was like, well, what about, what are people gonna say? So far, even from episode 1, he's already been about his image and appearing a certain way, and we'll take that ghetto shit over there. This is a nice party. Like it's all of that, but you see him letting his little walls down. He already did his little Yama cross step last episode. Now he's opening up a whole lot more.
Yeah, he is. I like the Yamakra. And so, and guys out there, just so you know, I do know, and I'm sure Tyra knows as well, there are some people out there that don't know what the real meaning is, but there are people out there that do know the real meaning, and they're just trolling. They're just agents of chaos, provocateurs, just trying to cause confusion. So I just wanted to clear that up as well. And so, but we're pretty much at the end. They go back to the crib. And everything they looking all so beautiful and fabulous. Hillary's tripping, getting all emotional like we talked about earlier.
Yes.
And we had this icing on the cake to wrap it up. He's reading that book, The Alchemist, that Uncle Phil gave him. It's dope. Yeah. I heard it's a good book. I have it, but I haven't read it yet. But he gets this call from Trey that says your Rashad is dead.
Yeah.
He got shot up in a strip club.
Yeah.
Now, Miss Tyra, Miss Struggles Reviewz TV, my question to you is, did Geoffrey have something to do with it?
Hell
yeah! Okay.
That was random. Like, I was like, damn, that kind of threw me off, because I was anticipating, Will ducking and dodging, the man rolling up on them in LA.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I was anticipating.
That's what me too.
We had him blowing smoke, like, hey, I got you, nigga, I'm coming. Yeah, I was like, all right, let's go. Right. Boom, he never made it. He's dead. I was like, well, damn. Okay, so where are we going to go now with the story? But the way that Geoffrey was moving, like, yeah, we ain't gotta worry about that. This is handled. He Olivia Pope that whole situation. This nigga is gone. It felt real. Yeah, I don't put anything, because I mean, like, what do we know about Geoffrey? Like, we don't know anything, so
he can whoop some ass. I'm pretty sure he knows some Kyle McGraw, some kung fu, something. I was surprised. I was like, wait a minute, did Geoffrey kill him? And at first, I was bothered by it, but then I was like, well, no, I'm not bothered by it at all. It's 100% justified to me. Because look, if you threatening my family, I have a right to defend myself. You know what I'm saying? You've already made the threat. You're sending text messages to Will. All this word is on the street. They probably saw him in Cali anyway, and they already had the conversation. I mean, what was the dialogue? Okay, here's $10,000 because you're a random stranger that I just want to give out. No, I know who you are. I know what happened back in West Philly. I know that you're after my boss's nephew. So here's some money, leave it alone. But if you still want to pursue, no, I can take you out. So even if Geoffrey, we don't know yet, but even if Geoffrey did take him out or set it up, he is 100% justified because that is self-defense in my opinion.
But then that's different though. What does that mean for the house? Because you see, like, he's like, I guess the bodyguard, but they seem really buddy. Like, Uncle Phil, what you not telling us? Like, how you even meet Geoffrey? What's going on out here? What is his real agenda? What is his role in the house? Who was he before he became your bodyguard? Like, it leaves a lot of unanswered questions, but I'm sure everything will be answered moving forward.
Yeah, they're actually friends. They're actually boys. You know, they was talking about Geoffrey going on a date with the yoga girl or the yoga instructor. You know, they have a, you know, in the original sitcom, you know, Geoffrey, you know, it was his career, it was his job. You know, of course they respected and loved each other, but saying friends wouldn't seem like the right word to describe their relationship. But to me, you know, Geoffrey and Uncle Phil are actual friends. But I have to ask you one more question before we wrap it up. When Will found out the news, why was he so distraught? Why was he so upset? Like, he cared about his side.
He just feel like, oh Lord, what is Geoffrey a thug? Like, he's just like, he told me, like, don't worry about it. It's handled. Did he do what I think he did? I think he's just scared for what that means for, like, who are we really living with? What's going on in this house? You out here setting up hits on people? I need to go back home now.
I love it. Setting up hits. So I don't know, guys, like Tyra, like you just said, guys out there, if you're watching this, I was so surprised myself with how this episode ended, because I thought that we was going to have an episode or two where Will is ducking and dodging.
Yeah, I was anticipating that.
I'm thinking that Geoffrey going to have to come out with the pistol. We're going to have a shootout, a little hand-to-hand combat. And I was here for it, but I'm here for this too. You know, so I'm loving the way this show is heading so far. I mean, this is a great show that just surprised the hell out of me. And so, you know,
I'm worried though, because I'm like, if that was our main, I thought that was set up to be our villain. So now that he is, I guess, essentially out of the picture, I feel like we're going to shift back to Carlton.
We should. We should. You know, I'm really excited on how that's going to develop with everybody. Even the thing that you brought up with Ashley and the girl, which flew right over my head. I'm gonna be like this next time, like, you know. So y'all guys, let us know. Or what? You have any final thoughts before we head out of here? Anything you want to?
No, I'm looking forward to. I really wish they had dropped all 3 of them episodes at the same time. Yeah. But I'm looking forward, because it looks like, I think we're just getting 9 episodes.
I'm not sure.
I believe we're just getting, if it's not 9, then it's 10. So it's just like, boom, we already, did 3, and this is 4. And I don't feel like we have a whole lot. These episodes and these weeks go by really fast. So I wish they would have paced it a little bit better, because just off of that first episode, I would have came back. Y'all didn't have to pull me in, no further. But I'm very much interested to see how everybody progresses moving forward.
I think we're getting 11 episodes.
11?
Okay, 10. I'm on IMDb right now, and I see 10 right here. But when I went up to, I just saw something. I saw something that said 11. Yeah, I saw this. Shit, what the hell is going on? All these damn ads. Yeah, this 1-1. Y'all know what 1-1 is. 11. So I'm thinking we're gonna get. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we get a lot. I know we're getting 2 seasons at least, and so but guys, let us know what you thought about this show, the first 4 episodes that we're in right now. What did you think about the first 3 episodes, the first 4 episodes? What do you think about me and Tyra's breakdown, our recap, our review? Let us know, because we are really, really enjoying the show so far, and I cannot wait to episode 5. And before we head out of here, Tyra, why don't you let the good people know what you have going on your channel?
Oh, so much, B. Avery. It's so much. I'm constantly pumping out content. Of course, I have all my paid reviews and whatnot coming up. I should be dropping that Kanye West documentary pretty soon. And of course, our Euphoria recaps on Sunday.
Already. Yes, I'm looking forward to that good old episode 7. And guys, you can just head over to my channel tab. I don't know why YouTube doesn't want to show it right now as being ghetto and janky. But if she's right there. This is what her channel looks like. And again, you can find the information in the description box of this video. Follow her on social media. You know, she has a good content on there as well. As far as I'm concerned, I don't have anything new. Well, yeah, I have my Peacemaker episode 8 that I did earlier today with Elliot with Movie Files. So you guys can go check that out. Here's my episodes 1 through 3. Next time you see me next week, it's going to be a whole new row of videos right here because I got a ton of stuff that I've already shot. I just got to edit it and upload it. And so that is coming soon. And make sure you come back this Sunday, February the 20th at 6:30 p.m. CST for my Movie News Roundup show number 50, number 50. I'm very, very proud about that. But guys, again, I just want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery, and that's Tara, and that's just our opinion. Peace out. And we'll see you next time.